Hi, Captain Lorenzetti here for SkimmerOutdoors.com, Trophy Fishing Tackle, Bergen Bay Docks, and Patty Ann Charters, bringing you the weekend update and fishing report. This for the weekend of July, I guess would be 28th, 29th, 30th. And weather looks pretty good. Sunday, the best day. It's going north again. Blowing a little bit on the hard side Friday and Saturday. So decent, but I think Sunday's the best day of all. Finally got some offshore reports. Pretty good too. Some nice yellows, 50 to 65 pounds, 8 miles west of the Coimbra. And then again, yellowfin by the Texas Tower, Bacardi area. So I mean, if I were going to go, I would either start at the Bacardi and then troll towards that 8 miles west of the Coimbra, or depending on the wind, start the other way, start east and then go back to the southwest. So all along that 30 fathom curve seems to be the place where these fish are hanging out. A lot of bait and a lot of whales I heard in there, so it's been excellent. Hudson is pretty quiet, but you know, a lot of guys taking a long run out of Montauk and out of Shinnecock all the way to Veaches and hydrographers, and they're catching quite a few. I know one boat had 16 yellowfin. So, but I mean, that's a hike. If you can do it, great. But you know, this area I talked about out of Fire Island, you're talking only like 40 miles, 32 to 48 miles type of thing, and very easily doable, and some nice fishing in there. So on the inshore scene, fluke fishing is really spotty. It got tough. The water's hot, and I'm getting a keeper or two every day, a lot of shorts, and you know, it is what it is. So it's typical summertime fishing, and you got to really work for it. So I went out to the Fire Island Reef a few days ago, and it was slow. It's pretty much picked over, a few shorts fluke, a couple of small sea bass, and so I don't know if that ride is worth it unless it's a really nice day. But I did find bunker pods with bluefish on them and sharks, and close to the beach. I wouldn't go swimming. That's all I got to tell you. I hooked one up, you know, fishing a live bunker, and was probably pushed, I'm going to guess about almost 150 to 200 pound hammerhead, and I was in 35 feet of water. So you figure it. What else is going on? Bottom fishing. I had this week fluke fishing a couple of bycatch, real big kingfish. I'm talking, you know, 2.5 pounds, big stuff, really good eating fish. Now there should be triggerfish starting to show up, so I'm ready for a bottom fishing trip here. I'm going to do that one day this coming week and see what that holds, and so I'm looking forward to it. That's a lot of fun, especially with kids. Let's see, I'm down here at Trophy Tackle. I just want to mention my favorite stuff, Z-Man. They just got a huge shipment of all new Z-Man soft plastics, and like I said, I've been catching good on them. I'm fishing my typical rig, a bucktail on the bottom with a trailing hook and a Z-Man up above, and I'm catching well with that, as well as with some live bait. And I did find some mullet. I cast netted for peanut bunker and got a bunch of finger mullet, you know, maybe 3 inches long, and they were a hot bait. The fish were on them good. So a lot of interesting things going on, and you know, that's it. So for this week, that's the report. And get out there, watch the weather, catch them up, have fun.